Yo, what's going on, guys? Jacob here, or as most of you guys know me, Pure Trick Shots. And today, I've got, as you guys can probably tell, I've actually got a Roxio Game Capture HD Pro. Well, you probably didn't know that, but you probably recognize that I've got a capture card. And it just so happens to be a Roxio. But yeah, that's besides the point. I was just wanting to let you guys know that just in case you didn't happen to realize it, or you don't watch my channel very often, you didn't know that I didn't have one to begin with. But yeah, this video is actually about spoilers. I know you guys are probably, if any of you guys are Star Wars fans, you're probably gonna want to rip me apart, but just know that I was never really that big into Star Wars, and I also have yet to see the new movie, The Force Awakens, and that's mainly because it hasn't came out on Vudu yet, and Vudu is what my family uses to watch movies. It's really cool. If you go on there, you can basically rent movies, and it's online, and you don't have to, it'll automatically return them within 24 hours. But it's a really cool thing. You guys should check it out. If you guys have a big family, and you guys ever want to just watch a movie together, and you want to watch a new movie, that's a really good way instead of having to go out to the theaters. Although you do have to wait a little bit longer, but that's fine. And I'm getting off topic. Like I said, this movie is about spoilers. And one specific spoiler, and I'm not going to give the spoiler away because it's about a, I would say brand new movie. I don't know whenever it came out. You guys have probably all heard about it. The movie is Batman vs. Superman. Now, the movie has already been spoiled for me. And it made me mad at first, and then I realized, I'm probably not going to even end up watching it, and if I do, it'll be in a few months whenever everyone's going around and has seen it and starts spoiling it. It wasn't really something that appealed to me, but someone in my class had just recently watched the movie, and somehow we got on the topic of it, and then all of a sudden, this kid blurts out, "Blank dies and blank wins," or something like that. Someone wins in Batman vs. Superman, and you should have heard my class. My class starts yelling at this person. It was great. They're like, "Oh no, you spoiled it. Why would you ever do that? You're the worst person in the world." And of course, at the time, I was wanting to go and see it, so I was one of the people that was kind of upset. Our whole class was kind of butthurt about it. And it was in the middle of English class, and our English teacher really doesn't like it whenever we get loud, so she was yelling at us to be quiet. And it was great, but also, I also want to talk about other spoilers and other movies that have been spoiled by me. Movies that I actually were wanting to see and looking forward to see. And I'll tell you what, if you've never had a movie spoiled for you, you're so lucky, because it is one of the worst things ever, because it's hard to forget. You'll go to watch the movie and you'll just be like, "Oh no, this is about to happen." But yeah, for example, there's a really popular movie. It's about an army dog. But yeah, you've probably heard about it. The movie's called Max. Not Mad Max, Max. And it's an amazing movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you going and see it. But yeah, there's a part in the movie, and this part just happened to get spoiled for me. And it was one of the biggest parts of the movie, and it's not something that you would really expect. And I was just really upset. Although whenever I watched the movie, this part still made me cry. I'm gonna say it right now. Max is one of the it is the most recent movie, but it's one of the only movies that's actually made me tear up. And it wasn't much, it was just little tears formulating inside of my eyeballs. It's a really sad movie, but it's also a really amazing movie. If you ever get the chance, I highly recommend you going and seeing it. But yeah, this video has just been about that, and how much it really, really sucks to have a movie spoiled. And I hope that none of you guys are the type of people to go and spoil movies. Like, I saw a picture on iFunny. I don't know if you guys have heard of iFunny. You probably have. Basically, it's an app where you can upload pictures and whatnot, but basically, it's just funny pictures and whatnot. And there's also a featured section. The featured section is the highest, like the most recent popular posts. And I'm just sitting there, and whenever I'm bored, I'll get on there and just scroll through as many pictures as I can. It's kind of addicting. And I saw this picture, and it's a picture of a highway, and there's vehicles on the highway. And then there's this black SUV that's driving down the highway. And if you look on the back glass, there's a vinyl sticker. And guess what it says? Blank blank dies in Star Wars The Force Awakens. And that was actually the first time that the movie had been spoiled for me. This was right whenever the movie had came out, and I was actually wanting to see it. Of course, a few people in my family had already seen it, and I was sitting in the middle of class, and then I'm just like, and I gasped, and the gasp wasn't that bad. I mean, it was just but it was a noticeable gasp. And my friends around me, they were like, what's wrong? And they were like, are you having an aneurysm? I mean, they didn't actually say that, but they were just wondering what was wrong. And I was like, nothing, it's just the biggest movie to come out right now has just been spoiled for me. And they're like, oh, what? But yeah, and then of course a few weeks after that had happened, of course everyone in my class already knew what happened, because that was probably one of the most spoiled movies of 2016. But yeah, everywhere you go, there's just pictures and posts on the internet and group chats just spoiling it, and it really sucks for the people who are big Star Wars fans that had that movie spoiled. Like, of course, I wasn't a big Star Wars fan, so I can't tell you much, but at the time, it was kind of annoying to know. Ooh, could have had a clip if I hit that clap. But yeah, that's been it for this video, guys. I just wanted to make a quick video talking about this because it was just, I was thinking about it, and also I wanted to test out my new oh, that was a random kill. But yeah, I also just wanted to kind of test out my new capture card, and if you guys have any suggestions on what I should do with my channel, what I should talk about, I'm really open to talk about quite anything. I mean, there's a few personal things that I'm not okay with talking about, but I've got a few stories that I can tell here and there, and also if there was anything that was bothering you in this video, maybe the length, maybe you don't like how long it is, maybe it's too short, you would like a longer video, or just the fact that I suck at playing this game, which, of course, I already know that. If you want to tell me, you can, but yeah, just leave any of your constructive criticism in the comments. I mean, I won't take offense to it, and I just really want to know how I can make my channel better, and how to make it more fun for you guys, because I really don't know what I'm doing with this whole YouTube thing. But yeah, it's really just something to pass time and get stuff off my chest, and I will admit, it's quite a bit harder than I would expect. I mean, oh my gosh, our whole team just rage quit. But yeah, trying to think of topics, actually recording the video and everything, it's just not something, it didn't seem as hard as I thought it would be. Especially with considering the first time that I tried to record this video, all of my audio was completely ruined because my game volume got turned too far up, and also there was really bad background noise in the video. But yeah, that's been it for me, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. And yeah, it's been me. Later.